2025. I'm so happy to be alive. Okay, I hope you're happy too. Okay, so for a gift from me to you, that's why I want to do this video. Okay, so this is not going to be the usual top-down analysis. Okay, this is more deeper. Trust me, this is more deeper. This is me giving you this strategy as a gift for you to start up your 2025. Okay, consider this as a gift from me to you. Okay, because many mentors won't teach you what I'm about to teach you here. Trust me, they won't teach you. Okay, so this is for all my subscribers. So if you've not subscribed yet, you can subscribe because there's many more to come this year. Because this year I've decided you must be profitable this year. You must be. Okay, so this is going to be an order block strategy. All right, but not the way that you are being taught the order block. Yeah, you are able to identify the order block, but you still choose the wrong order blocks. You still choose the wrong order blocks. But in this video, we're going to clear that out. All right, trust me, I didn't write anything down. This is raw from me to you. I just woke up this morning. I feel like blessing you with this. So let's begin. All right, so okay, so one thing that you want to always do first is that you have to trade with multiple time frames. Listen up first before you argue with me. You want to trade with multiple time frame, and those time frames have to align with each other. All right, if your monthly, let's say, okay, in this study, in this one, we're going to use monthly, then daily, then we can go on lower time frames then. But these two time frame are our major time frame that we're going to use. So we start off from daily. Okay, sorry, we start off from monthly first, then we go to daily. All right, so let me do this like this. All right, so just make sure you're writing things down, because man, I'm not gonna lie to you, even many mentors won't teach you this, like, or maybe because they don't know it, or maybe they know it, they don't want you to know it for free. You understand? Maybe might charge you extra to teach you this, but let me show you this. All right, so what is going to happen now is that we're applying time frame alignments, all right, before the order block. All right, that's why I want to start from teaching you I want to start from talking about this first before I start showing you the order block. All right, so okay, let's dive in. Let's dive in deeper. All right, because I don't want to make this video too long, but I just want to give you the thing. So now this is monthly. Reason why you want to start from monthly is that because if you just go on daily, all right, to just start identifying those order blocks, one thing where you find yourself is that price might do something like this. Then you identify this order block, then price will do this, come back here and start going up again. Trust me, you will be so confused when price was here. You'll be so confused. What's going on? What's going on? Price didn't respect this order block and it came back down and acted like, things like, or something even worse than this will happen. But if you trading from the monthly, okay, what will happen is that maybe this will be a big monthly order block here. And when price come here, you know that monthly is the thing. Then you're not expecting this order block to hold. Then you know that this is a liquidity. This is price. Price is going to break this. Sometimes when I trade, okay, sometimes you could see me taking entries. I will take entries here, take another entry here, going up, taking entries here, going up. You understand? And watch this break without even freaking out or anything. All right, not like it's not an order block, it's an order block. I will show you all these things when we get to daily. Okay, all right, so I hope this is clear. just write things down, and you can always rewind the video to watch it again. I'm making this as raw as possible, that you can digest it the way you want to digest it. Okay, this could be the reason why you're not profitable yet, all right? Or this could be reason why your win rate is not higher than what it is now. Okay, so when you put this together, what I'm about to show you, it's a very simple thing. Trust me, my trading is very, very simple. There's no secret cheat code or whatever thing. I just make sure I align the time frames properly and look for what I'm looking for. Okay, so in this case, we're talking about order blocks. Okay, so this is time frame alignment that I just showed you. Okay, so let me identify define an order block to you. Okay, so an order block is just simple two candle pattern. Okay, you can call it two candle pattern, you can call it whatever you like, but it's not just two candle. Let me paint this green and make this red. Okay, make this red. You just have to be patient with me. I'm not an artist that draw things. Not an artist. I'm just here to show you something, and I'm not a financial advisor. So this is just for educational purpose only. All right. So this is a two candle pattern. All right. So to identify an order block, it's just simple like this. Don't complicate it. All right. Don't complicate it. Complicate it, you're in trouble. Whatever, man. This will be black. I just want to make it black so it make more sense, so it look more better. Okay, so this is an order block, but what can you see here? You can see that we swept this previous candle and closed above it. This is an order block. This is an order block. So whenever price come back here, you're looking to buy. Trust me, this thing that I'm showing you, honestly, those in my mentorship might be very, very upset with this. All right, they might be very, very upset with this because this is one of the things that I teach them. This is a fraction of the things, but it's enough to make you profitable. All right, when you add it to your stuff. All right, so this is an order block. There's no other way. So now that you know that this is an order block, then when you see this on a high time frame, all right, let's say price was coming like this, was coming down. Oh shit, sorry, I suck at drawing. I don't know why I suck at drawing now. When I was a kid, when I was in primary school, I was one of those best drawing students in my class. So when you see this on your high time frame, then at this level, this becomes a very strong order block. But this order block now, right? How do we know if it's not going to hold? That is when you apply your time frame alignments. Then you're going with the high time frame flow. Okay? You're going with the high time frame flow. Then you can identify this on lower time frame, the ones that goes with the high time frame flow. Don't worry, I'm gonna get into the chart. I'm gonna show you all this. I'm just telling you the importance of time frame alignment and what you need to identify, because one thing is enough. It's either you're trading fair value gap or you're trading order block, or maybe if you can handle the both, or you're trading liquidity sweep or whatever. Okay, so if you're trading an order block, you have to wait for the liquidity sweep to happen. Let it happen. You're not going to chase it. Let it happen. After it happens, then yeah, you can do your thing. Okay, so let's go on monthly now to identify these order blocks before we even go on daily, because this is how you start your stuff. You'll be under your time frame. Pay attention. What is this really doing? What is it doing? Do I still need to wait for more details, more information before I start going on lower time frame, before I start even thinking of entries? Okay, I'm going to show you the entries, everything using only order block. All right, so let's dive in. Let me delete this. Just make sure you write things down. All right, Okay, let's go. So now, based on what I drew here just now, can you now identify other blocks on this, in this, or on this, or in this, whatever, whichever, on this monthly time frame? Yes, we can. You can pause the video and try to identify it yourself first to see if you can. Okay, let's look at this. Do we see any other block from here to here going up? Yes, there's one here. This is an order block. This is an order block. So one thing that I do tell my students is that when it's not clear to you, you let it go. You look for another one. Okay? When things are not clear to you, you let it go. So this is an order block. Based on the definition that I just gave to you, okay, we can identify it here. We had a sweep. We had a sweep. I swept this. Okay, then we closed above it. We close above it. That makes it an order block. Okay, that makes it an order block. But did price come back to it? Not yet. Price didn't come back to it yet. But when you are advanced enough, then you can be able to trade this. I don't know, but for now, let's just focus on what we're focusing on. Okay. So looking at this again, but trust me, you're not going to be missing trades. All right, you're not going to be missing trade, because again, you can use this to actually identify your order flow also. When you identify your order flow, then you know what you're doing in the market. So this is one order block, second order block, third order block. This third one got tested. Okay, this third one got tested. Okay, this was the other block here. This was the other block because this is a bearish candle. So one thing that I have to mention, it doesn't matter if it's one candle or two candle or three candle. As long as we have that, it's just bearish candles or bullish candles. Okay, there's no bullish or bearish candles in between. It's the same candle. You can mark that out as your order block. All right. So let's do that here. We're adding up to the rules. Okay, so this here, okay, this still remains okay, when we do this like this now, these two candles, price still didn't come back inside of it, but yeah, price didn't come back inside of it because again, okay, let's just let this slide. Okay, let's let this slide. This was a little bit complicated, but this now, this is clean, this is clean. All right, remember one thing with me is that when it's not that clear, I let it go. All right, but when price come back here, we'll know what to do, because again, this is a nice level where we can look for another buy from here. All right, so looking at this here, we have another order block here. I remember when I did a call out on this on yeah, there was one of my video that I did a call out on this. So this is an order block, and so on and so forth. Do you see any candle sweeping here again? No, there's no candle. This was the last one that swept, and so this is the order block. Now, okay, let's do something on daily. I hope you're following. I hope you're following, because this can be boring. It can be boring, but trust me, I don't even know what to say, but yeah, it's the boring ones that have the thing that you need. Okay, so let's go on the daily and let's identify what actually happened here, how we can identify the other blocks on the daily. Excuse me, let me actually cut this off. Okay, let me cut this off because this was the last other block before the push up. Let me cut this off. So if we go on the daily, then we can see what is going on. We can see what's going on. You can see this thing didn't actually cut off the way I want. We can see when price came here, what happened again? We started having the other blocks here. This was the order blocks. You can identify this as the order block, whichever one you want. You can identify this as the order block. So you can see how you align monthly and weekly, monthly and daily to find your entry to catch this move. You see, it's not a small move. All right, even if I go back down, sorry guys, so even if I go back down here, it's still going to be the same thing. You can't just move, and so on and so on. All right, so look at this now. This was the last candle, right? Before, and what happened? Price slightly closed above it, slightly closed above it, and when it came back, what happened? Boom. So we have another order block here. So once you identify your level on monthly, all you just have to do, that is when, once price tap your monthly, because price goes like this, guys. Price goes like this. Goes from internal to external, right? So it goes like this. Let's say we have the monthly level here, which is the order block. So as soon as daily comes to it and give you that daily order block, you can now start identifying daily order blocks going high until one fails. You can start identifying daily order blocks here. Daily order blocks. Daily order blocks. Daily order blocks. I don't even care if this is boring, but I don't even care if it's boring. So you identify them going with the straight line. This might be one candle, or monthly candle, might be one candle. Then this could be, this daily ones will be multiple candles. Let me make it black. To be multiple candles. Then as soon as one fails, after it has taken out the high, as soon as it fails, it's a possibility that price is about to reverse. Okay, it's about to reverse. Then now you can do the same thing, identify the other blocks going down, back down into another monthly level. This is just what you do. Okay, so I hope you wrote that down also. Hope you wrote that down. I'm giving you a lot here. So now this is it. All right, this is the daily. So this is the monthly order block, right? So what you do is that you just start identifying this. Any daily order block that you see, you identify it. Let's see, might have taken, okay, no, this one doesn't count. This side doesn't count because this was all a push, a close, and a pullback. All right, okay, I start identifying them from here again. So here we closed above this, price pull back down. Okay, and here we have this. We have this now. We have this. So let's see. The price went up. Then we can just keep identifying them as we go up. Okay. Let me see if there's other ones that will get created. You can see here. Okay. Oh, isn't that? I was gone way further than I expected. Can you stop? I don't know what's wrong with TradingView, but anyways, you can see where price came back to what? To that order block that was created on monthly. Okay, and you can see what happened here. What what was the last order block that was created? This was the last order block that was created. And what happened? Price used it as a breaker to continue going lower. Look here. Was there any other block that was created here based on the um, um, what's it called? Based on the definition that I gave to you. Okay, let's zoom in a little bit, right? So you might say, okay, this one swept this. Okay, cool, it swept it. And what happened? There was a reaction there. And you can also say, as soon as price closed below it, it started going down. Maybe that's the reason why this didn't respect and it started going down. And what happened again? As soon as price gained its stuff back, what happened? What happened? This is an order block. This is telling us bullish momentum. Let's see what happens if it respect it or not. But this is going to be our last level. Okay, so because if you're swinging this on a higher time frame, don't worry, I'm going to show you how to enter it on a lower time frame. Okay, I'm going to show you how to enter it on a lower time, but let's talk about high time frame because that is what matters in trading. Once you can identify where your high time frame is going to, then yeah, you need to watch this video multiple times for you to get it. Okay, so this is gonna be your stop loss, but of course you're not gonna take an entry like this unless if you have millions and millions of whatever in your account and you've already talked to your financial advisor and they say, okay, go for it. Then you can go for it, but don't take my words for it. All right, so you'll be expecting this price to go way higher, at least 2 to 1 move. Okay, expecting it to go higher like this. Then you'll be trading to this direction because now price has created this, right? Came back for it. Then we're going up. Okay, so you're gonna do something like this. You can see price drop deeper, right? But that's not a problem because we know if this goes wrong, right? If this goes wrong, there's many other opportunity, right? So if you want to be a long-term trader, you can do something like this. But if you want to be like looking, because you can catch some moves here, catch some moves here also. Because remember, this is also an order block down here. There was an order block down here. Price didn't really come back to it. Why didn't it come back to it? Because there was a gap here. We don't know if this candle started here, but they didn't print it out well. So you can always mark out this level like this. Okay, so let's see how far this goes. Well, of course, it will go far. It will go very far away. Besides, Nas has passed the price. Like, I think Nas has already taken out this high, if I'm not mistaken. So we can see we took out this high. We expect price to go higher or go lower. So in this case now, we start doing the same thing again. Like, where is the order blocks? These are the order blocks that if price disrespect, then we're going lower. Let's see what happened again. So why is this an order block? It swept a low. Okay, it swept a low and it became an order block. Why my stuff doesn't pause like that? Okay, so in this case, we're actually here now. In this case, what can we see? What can we see that is getting disrespected? So looking at this leg here, I'm not even going on monthly again. If I go on monthly, I will see something here that is pushing price higher. Or maybe there's nothing, I don't know, but daily is still bullish because we're still talking about here. Okay, so let's look at price going up here. Which was the other block? This was the other block here. This was the other block. So zoom out. This was the other block because this was a candle that swept this. So this was a candle, and Did we tap the first time? I think it tapped the first time or so. So this is where we're gonna relax and see what price does for this year. Okay, we're gonna relax here and see what price does. And if you look at this also, look at it on the monthly. You could see something on the, let's look at monthly actually. Sorry, let's look at monthly. Okay, there's no order block, like order block on monthly. There's no order block on monthly. So what we can do is that we just wait for price to do its thing on a weekly, then we go on from there. So when it comes to like lower time frame entry, that it's more, not more work to do, but all you can just do when it comes to lower time frame entry, you can see where's all this? Sometimes there's just a lot of things on my charts that. Okay, so when it comes to lower time frame entry, you can either use 1 hour. Okay, you can use 1 hour, or you can use 15 minutes to find your entry. Whereby, if you identify the daily order blocks, right? If you identify the daily order blocks, you can just wait for price, just like this time. Price tapped here once, because this is you have to use the proper time frame alignment. So price tapped here once. So all you just have to do, you go on 1 hour. You go on 1 hour. You go on 1 hour. And looking at 1 hour, you can see we have this inversion. So this is your entry here on 1 hour. We have this inversion, and we have a fair value gap that was created here. We have a fair value gap that was created here. So this is already telling you that the momentum, it's way strong. So as soon as this candle closed, there's many entry technique that I actually use. You understand? There's sometimes that I don't have to wait for price to come back here. I'm telling you the truth. I don't have to wait for price to come back here. Based on how this candle closed. Okay, this is already 2 candle closing inside of this. But I think sometime this year I'm gonna make video of different kind of entries based on what the market is saying. You enter based on what the market is saying, not just based on the pattern, like, oh, I'm waiting for this pattern. No, you enter based off what the market is saying. When price is here, we don't dare to take this buys here. We don't take this buys because it's not coming from anything. Even though when it came to this fair value gap, you can see, even though it came to this fair value gap, it did nothing. It did absolutely nothing. By the way, I took this sell, took the sells here. It did absolutely nothing. Okay, it's not by, oh, we have fair value gap or any fair value. No. Just the same thing that I explained to you on the monthly and the daily is the same thing that is happening here. When the higher time frame momentum, it's bearish. You don't try to buy on the lower time frame. No, that is wrong. It could go right sometimes, but most times it won't. Most times it will make you miss the big move. Okay, so remember, this is a raw teaching that I'm teaching you. I didn't write anything down, just teaching you from things that are in my head. So you need to write it down and go and do some research before you don't apply it on the charts. Okay, you can consult your financial advisor to know if it's okay for you to put in money and trade with it. Okay, for me, I don't know. For me, I'm just doing educational things here. All right, so we can see that this didn't respect. We can see that this didn't tap. It didn't tap. Okay, let's see what price will do when it come back here. Remember, this trade is already done. Okay, it's already done based on the time frame. Let's see what happens next. Actually, don't remember what happened here on Nasdaq. Okay, price actually came back to the fair value gap. Okay, remember, we're not talking about fair value gaps, okay? We're only talking about order blocks and fair value gaps. Sorry, order blocks only. Order block strategy only. All right, so let's actually look at daily because this is already another day. We'll have to look at daily and see what is happening on the daily. Oh, let's see. You can see that this candle, swept liquidity, and then we have this. Let's say that I missed a lot here because I was looking at lower time frame, right? So let's say the next day closed, and you can see an order block here. Of course, you're gonna take your trade off this one. You don't even need to refine anything itself in this kind of trade, because where is it coming from? You don't need to refine anything. We already have another block here. Once price tap this, you're taking your entry. But let's just look at it on lower time frame. Okay, this was the tap actually, and looking at it, it lines up with some stuff here on lower time frame. So let's say you missed this entry, you didn't catch this, because I would lie to you, I caught this buy. I caught this buy while many traders were waiting for pullback into this, and I caught this buy. So, and I caught the next one, but it wasn't based on this time frame. There's different time frame that I used in this trade. Okay, but I'm just showing you the simpler one that you can. So you can see we have a daily order block here. Okay, so you can just take your trade off here and let price do its thing. All right. So let's see how this went. So price came, tapped it once, and it's gone. It's gone. But if you want to refine it on 1 hour, what you can do, I don't know what's wrong with my trading view. If you want to refine it on 1 hour, what you can do, we'll have this other block here, which price didn't even come back to tap it. So this could have been your another entry going up, or you can mark to this top here, then catch this going up. Then you can use this as your risk be risking this, then you target something up here. Okay, so this is how you can align monthly, daily, and 1 hour. Okay, so what we just did here was monthly, daily, and 1 hour. So please, you can always rewind this video, watch it back. You see, only what we did was order block only order block. Other time that I mentioned fair value gap, ignore that. All right, ignore that. Just only order block from monthly, daily, and 1 hour. Remember that. We'll have nothing to do with price and time. We did nothing about price and time. We're just strictly when you get your monthly level, wait for daily to come back to it and create that order block. Then you start marking out those other blocks. When 1 hour come back to it, you mark out your 1 hour order block and take your trade. That is it. That is it. Nothing else. Not checking to see if there was a fair value gap, or all you just have to check, was there a sweep that gave us that other block. You can see here we even have double sweep here, which makes it even stronger. When you have this double sweep like this, it makes it more stronger. You can see this is a high probability order block, and price moved away from it. Okay, so you can see here this was an order block also from here, order block, but this entry that I took here is based on different things, so you have to even ignore this one. Ignore that I even talked about this. So this is the real thing here. Okay, this is the real thing. So all right, if you have any question based on this order block strategy, you can comment and let me know what your question is. For those that have my Telegram, if you have any question, if you have a question, comment here and let me know what the question is. So that will prepare me to make another video based off this. All right, you can see the way I align the time frames. You can do that with other time frames, right? You can do that with other time frames, align them, then take your trade off them, all right, and be profitable this year. Don't let this year pass you by. All right, so if you enjoy the teaching, can like, subscribe, and just do that to to encourage me to make more videos, because if there's no comment, if not nobody's in it, that means it's boring, and it won't push me to make more videos. But when I see your comments and see your likes, then I know that, okay, I'm doing something good. You understand? But trust me, the way I put this thing down here might sound so raw and boring, because people go for the shiny objects, they go for the shiny things which will not benefit them, but they go for it because it's fun to watch. You understand? But we're not here to watch fun things, bro. We're not here to watch fun things. So, all right, bro. So until I speak to you next time, peace out. Peace.